Well, breaking news on Pittsburgh's South Side. Crews are getting ready to tear down that building that burned yesterday. This is live look from overhead in News Chopper 2. Fire investigators still trying to figure out exactly what caused that massive fire that destroyed at least half of the building. Part of a historic building, dates back 140 years. Chris Hoffman has been out there since before dawn this morning and is there live on the ground right now. Chris, what's the situation behind you?
Good afternoon, John. Well, crews are not actively working on the building right now. We have seen them coming in and out, taking a look at how they want to take this down, because according to Councilman Bruce Krause, who represents the neighborhood, this isn't going to be just one big wrecking ball and the whole thing comes down. They're going to try to deassemble it. Now, when you take a look at the damage that's left behind, the one worry they're having right now is when you look at that brick facade, that's been constantly bowing out this morning, becoming more, for lack of a better term, dramatic since we've been out here this morning. Their fear is that brick and that whole front could just collapse right into the street. So it's going to be a delicate process. Councilman Krause says it's fortunate more of the building actually didn't come down yesterday or overnight. After Monday's fire tore through this building at the corner of 11th Street and East Carson Street, crews came in Tuesday morning to knock the rest of the building down.
It's irreplaceable. You can't recreate 140 years of history.
District 3 Councilman Bruce Krause says the building dates back to 1874. And naturally, being on East Carson Street was a bar at one time.
But it was many other things. It served as a restaurant for the longest time. It actually was a little speakeasy during Prohibition.
And when the city was going through a revitalization of East Carson Street, it served as an anchor for that change.
They speak to who we were at one time, and that's why they're so very important.
He says it's fortunate more of the building did not come down Monday or overnight. Fire crews and police were on watch,
making sure that nothing else happens to anyone, God forbid, and that the disassemblage, if you will, happens in an orderly fashion.
Right now, there is no word on what could go into its spot. No, at this point, East Carson Street, it's still closed from 13th Street down to 10th Street, right where the bridge is, if you're familiar with the south side. That's going to remain closed while they try to get this down and make sure it's a safe manner, because they do want to get this open quickly. East Carson Street is a state route, so Councilman Krause says they want to get this done quickly and try to reopen this in a timely fashion. Now, as for when it will reopen, we don't have that timeline yet. When we find it out, we'll let you know on air and online. Live on the south side, Chris Hoffman, KDKA News.